Ah yes, the Quagmire of Detail claims yet another victim. But who of us out there hasn't been enticed to jump into detail at an early stage? After all, there was something about our subject that enticed us to pick up the pencil in the first place. Well, maybe it's something about the eyes, maybe it was something about the hair, or just about the shapes that were involved. But yes, that's where we come unstuck. By jumping into detail too quickly, we tend to lose sight of the overall development of what we're trying to draw in the first place. Let's take a look at a few examples. What you're looking at now are progress shots of drawings that I've done in the past. As you can see, some of them start extremely basic. You can hardly even recognize what I'm working on at all. How we're starting off is just by blocking in the major tonal shapes. And don't forget, the way we're approaching this is a tonal approach anyway. So we're looking at major dark shapes, major mid-tone shapes, and major light shapes. So no detail at all. That comes much later. It's like playing a game of 20 questions. You don't start by going off at what you think it is. You use a series of questions to arrive at a guess. So it's the same here. We're starting off really basic shapes, trying to get the overall proportions and some of the major alignments and all these big things in place to start with. And then it's a matter of refining. As you can see from the shots, things are getting more and more detailed as we progress through. So how do we get these shapes to start with? By the magic of squinting. Squint your eyes and you do a number of things. You get rid of detail. You also reduce the amount of color information coming in. And also your tonal values tend to get boiled down to major darks, your midtones, and your lights. All that helps you avoid detail to start with. It's very easy to get bogged down in details so early on. Like I mentioned before, something about it took your interest to start with. Might have been a sparkle in the eyes. Well, that's great, but leave all that fine stuff for later on and you'll be fine.